Chapter 7. I recall when my grandmother wasn't there, she was in tour, so she had to go to Montego Bay quite often, which she was a tour guide, I remember that. And so she was unable to come home and be there for me, to bathe me, to cook for me, to put me to bed. I'd have to do that for myself at 6.5 years old. I have a story to tell before I get to this though. I remember when I just moved with my grandmother in New Roads. The same thing, she had a small home on the hill, which was the same setup, a 1-bedroom. She cook outside, toilet outside. And we also had to catch water but at that time when I just started, I never had to catch water. I think her boyfriend at the time was the one who helped her with getting water to the house. So I never had to do it when I first started living with her. But I remember one day I was there by myself and there was no water. I couldn't wash my hands when I went to go use the toilet. I couldn't wash my hands. And I didn't know where to go for water. I was there by myself and I didn't know where to go, you know? I had no idea where to go to get water. There is no water in the drums. I walk around looking to see if there's no water anywhere, no water, and I'm by myself. And I remember this is when I made my first song. And I stand up on the rock and I was looking in the sky and I just started singing. Water crisis, do you hear what I say? Water crisis, do you hear what I say? And I just kept singing that verse over and over again and saying, me no have no water no inna the drum. Me no have no water for wash my hand. Me no have no water for drink. Water crisis, do you hear what I say? Can somebody hear me? Can somebody help me? Can somebody help me, please? I'm by myself. I have nowhere to go to find water. Someone help me, please. Water crisis, do you hear what I say? That was my first song at 6 years old. I never forgot it. So now I'm at Stonehenge, as I said, and she left me and I was by myself. My uncle was not present. At the time when I made that song, my uncle was not present either. He was with his dad. I think his dad catch ear that she was leaving him up a lot and he's not getting to go to school. So every time that he went to spend time with his dad, I guess he asked his son questions and decides that his son to come live with him. So I remember this particular day, no school, like I said. There's no way for me to go to school. But one thing I can tell you this is I've always known how to get to school and how to get back. Because I used to walk. We used to take the bus to school, but we used to walk back. When my uncle was with me, and I remembered us walking as children in the evening, running, and they used to tell us, black heart man a come, black heart man, black heart. And they used to describe that it would be a little white minibus that would come and they would catch the children and throw them in the back. And that they use those children to make sacrifice, black heart man. All type of things they would tell us as children. So if you see this bus coming, make sure not hide in the bush, you know. And I remember one evening when my uncle and I was coming from school in the evening, because we stayed and we were playing at school till it get dusk up. I remember running on the road with my uncle, and the skylines were pink, and we would see all of the garlands. And so we told ourselves as children that we was going to try to race the garlands. For those who don't know what a garland is, it's a big white bird with little maga legs who fly down and them look for ticks in the commons to eat. Bush. Commons are where they have all the cows. So the garland them would come down and pitch on the cow them and pick off the ticks them off of the cow them and eat the ticks them off of the cow. Those are called garlands. It's a bird. And so we used to try to run as fast as we can. The garland them always win, but we always been trying, because that's the only way we're gonna keep up the pace to try to get from Darliston to Westminster, which where we used to live. And there was this one particular evening that we saw this white bus coming, minibus looking thing. But like they said, there's no windows on the side. It's just, the front with the front two side windows, and, no windows on the back and stuff like that. So we know, so that's a black hat. We were like, black hat come. So we run and dash in the bush and hiding in there and hoping that the bus would not stop to come to look for us. Nobody would come, and we would hope that they didn't see us. And we wait in the bush, we wait. And our hearts are, I remember my heart was beating till I could hear my heartbeat in my ears drum. I'm not kidding you, I felt like I could hear my heartbeat coming through my ears. That's how loud my heart was beating, that I felt I could hear it in my eardrums. And then when we look and we say gone, we take time, come back out, and we run so fast. We don't reach home till it dark. I remember that. Yeah? And sometimes we would spend off our little money and buy Buster. Like, I used to love Buster. Buster is these little coconut candies that then boil down in a sugar and then cut it in some little squares and wrap it in this little parchment paper, I think it was. And I used to stop a shop, and bubble gum. Back then, bubble gum was delicious. Oh my God. Like, you could taste the fruit juice and